Welcome back to Post Time. 3-year-olds grabbed the spotlight over the Harrington Raceway half-mile recently. It was a night of sophomore stars and surprises. The $100,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund Finals at the Delaware State Fair showcased the talents of our first state-bred sophomore equines. First, the Filly Trotters are taking center stage in this event that was raced in memory of Jack Walls, who was a former president of Harrington Raceway and an all-around great fan of the sport.
As they come off the turn, it's Scuttlebutt with a 2.5 length lead in mid-stretch, and Scuttlebutt's got it. Scuttlebutt is in front. J. Ace Charmer, followed by Jody Lynn, and Cruisin' Susan back for fourth in 1:59 3.
This big event for trotting fillies saw Scuttlebutt pick up a lifetime best of 1:59 3. Owned and bred by Morgan and Jeannie McGinnis, the 3-year-old is trained by their son Ryan. In the driver's seat for Scuttlebutt, who is the daughter of CR Commando, was Vic Kirby.
Victor, did the race's complexion change at all when you saw Alley Girl go off stride? And did you see her break before the start?
No, I didn't. My whole plan was just go to the front, and I figured she'd be moving, and I'd just follow her and try to tag along with her. Going to the half, I kept saying nobody's around, so we'll just go as slow as we can and try to get away from them late. When I saw that one horse made a break on the outside of me in the last turn, I thought I was home free.
This filly's forte seems to be her speed. Did you have the catch me if you can mentality going into this one, or did Alley Girl change your game plan?
Alley Girl changed the whole game plan for sure. I mean, she was the one we couldn't beat in the preliminaries, but this filly really showed up tonight. That's a tribute to Ryan, Morgan, and Jeannie.
Well, Victor, on behalf of everyone here at Harrington Raceway, the connections involved, we congratulate you with your win with Scuttlebutt.
Thank you, Matt. I finally got one.
Next, let's see the 3-year-old colt trotting final. This event was in memory of beloved horseman Hal Belote.
They're at the top of the stretch. That leaves Windshield all alone turning for home. Windshield by 6 or 7 coming through the stretch, and Windshield wins it easily, wins it by 10. In second is going to be Flash Commando, followed by Bold Strike in 1:59.
In this high-stepping colt final, it was Windshield, the favorite, bred by Winback Farm, who won by 13 lengths in 1:59. He's driven by Ross Woofenden, who co-owns the sophomore with Nanacoke Racing Stable. The son of Political Briefing is trained by Les Givens.
I'm joined by Ross Woofenden in the Winner's Circle on a Thursday. We're used to seeing him in the Winner's Circle on a Wednesday as part of our Woofenden Wednesday promotions in the spring. Ross, Windshield now a perfect 6 for 6, and you own part of him. That's got to make this win that much more sweet.
Owning a good horse like that makes a heck of a lot of difference. Every little bit helps, obviously, and he's done so good. I have to thank my man here, Liz. He let me in on the horse, and he's never missed a beat with him.
He has done a heck of a job with this horse and continues to dominate the Breeders' Fund race, particularly for trotters. Were you at all nervous with him drawing the outside post, even though he's been practically flawless throughout his career? Does the outside post make things a little more interesting for you driving him?
It always gives you a little concern, but I could see there wasn't a lot of speed inside, and just as long as we played it safe without rushing him out too hard, and it worked out nice for him.
Well, Ross, we want to congratulate you. We want to bring your partner in, co-owner and trainer, Les Gibbons. We've seen you in the Winner's Circle, I don't know, 23 or 24 of these Breeders' Fund races, it seems like. I lost count. Tell us about Windshield.
Windshield, he's been good gated. He's done everything right from day one. Just a natural colt.
Where does he go from here? Will you race him anymore here at Harrington, or does he have everything else on the stake schedule?
Then he's going to get a well-deserved rest.
Well, Les, we congratulate you on another Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund final win with Windshield.
Thank you.
Now let's see who won the Lady Pacing Division of the Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund Final in memory of longtime horseman and racing supporter John Fraser.
They're midway on the final turn, and Max Journey on the outside is up to get the lead. Here's My Ticket begins to fade. Getting off the rail, Roddy's Girl into second. They're at the top of the stretch, and it's Max Journey with the lead now. Max Journey with Roddy's Girl coming on the outside, coming through the stretch. Max Journey's in front. Roddy's Girl is going to be second best. Max Journey, 157.
A huge upset was pulled off when Max Journey, owned and bred by Mary Martin, crossed the finish line in her rich final in 157. The Badlands Hanover filly is trained by Chrissy Chrisman Beer. The pacing lass paid $90.20, with Chrissy's husband Sean Beer in the sulky.
I'm with driver Sean Beer. Scores a big upset, bombs away to start our Governor's Day card here at 44-1 with Max Journey. Sean, tell us about this horse. She looked like a nice filly the early part of the year on the program. The last couple of starts, she doesn't seem to be herself.
Well, she wasn't herself. She got a little sore, and we threw full swedges on her up front. And she really likes aluminum, and we figured today we glued a set of aluminum on her. And like, she didn't go a real good mile, but we got lucky. The good horse wasn't that good today.
You mentioned the good horse, talking about Here's My Ticket, who was almost a foregone conclusion for many of us who thought she was the winner here at 1-5. And did you think she was a bit vulnerable after that start at Ocean Downs where she showed giving it up on the lead?
Absolutely not, because she just lays over these things. I was just trying to play my cards, and when I come, I was just hoping I'd finish second to her because she's a really nice filly.
Well, Sean, on behalf of everyone here, we congratulate you on taking the first Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund final of the night. Good luck the remainder of the card.
Thank you very much.
Finally, let's check out our top First State 3-year-old colt pacers in memory of Jim Case, who was not only a horseman for decades, but also a longtime president for the Delaware Standardbred Owners Association.
And they're at the top of the stretch. Flying Instructor comes off the turn, leading by a half length. Down the inside, it's out of here, coming through the stretch. It's out of here, down the rail. It's out of here. It's out of here. Vic Kirby, another one. 154.
In the pacing colt final, we saw Vic Kirby in the winner's circle once again, this time with It's Outta Here, owned and bred by Eli Scott Jr. and Greg Simendinger. The son of Three Olives is also trained by Eli Scott Jr., and he won in 154.
In the winner's circle, it's out of here.
Hey there.
3-year-old.
This is getting a little embarrassing.
Yes, it is. This is a very fun evening.
V is for victory tonight on Governor's Day. 4 wins on the biggest day of the year in front of your hometown crowd. You got to feel like you're walking on air tonight.
Yes, I am. This has always been a big day to drive, or a night this year. My grandfather brought me here when I was a little kid. For the last, 12 years now, we've been racing in these $100,000 finals, and I've been in numerous ones, been second in numerous ones. Finally got lucky enough to win 1 and 2 tonight, so it's a great night. And I got to say hi to my grandmother who's sitting at home watching.
Well, Vic, tell us about the trip in there. It's Outta Here has been a horse that many handicappers would try to argue that may not be at his best on a half-mile track, but he proved us wrong tonight.
We've been teaching him to race from behind because last year as a 2-year-old, Ross Wolfenden drove him and he was real hot. So we've just been taking him off. But going for 100,000 with the rail, you just got to take a shot. And it worked out well that Montrell parked that one horse, and then Corey had a lot of traffic with his. And Montrell carried me to the lane perfectly, and the horse responded. So it ended up something worked out real good.
When you showed him racetrack at the top of the stretch and Flying Instructor had to jump on you initially, did you have any worries about getting there in time, or did you feel pretty good about your momentum?
No, I had the momentum. I felt good, but this colt, if you watch him midway down the lane, he got real steppy, and that's kind of what he does. And I just said, please don't run. And he didn't. He hit another gear, and it worked out great.
Well, Vic, congratulations. Grand Slam tonight for Victor Kirby.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. You know, Harrington Raceway's fall meet is underway. 4 nights a week. That's Monday through Thursday. You can get up close and personal to your favorite Standardbred stars. And each night the post time's at 5:30 p.m. We have tried so hard for the past 2 weeks on post time to show you as much of the Delaware State Fair racing as we could. But there's still a few more winners we'd like to give recognition to from that great Governor's Day. Check them out in the credits. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you at the track, and God bless.